Have you ever witnessed a love so deep, so profound, that it seems to echo the very heart of creation? A love that isn't just a feeling, but a daily choice, a constant act of service, a quiet testament to something greater than ourselves. Today, on February 10th, 2026, we're going to explore that very love, a love that reflects the divine and finds its strength in the gentle whispers of faith. Let's begin this journey together. Imagine a quiet valley, bathed in the soft, golden light of a new day. The world is still, holding its breath as the sun crests the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and rose. It's in moments like these, in the stillness and the beauty, that we can feel a connection to something larger, something sacred. This is where we meet Elias. His hands, weathered by time and work, tell a story of their own. They are hands that have built, repaired, and most importantly, they are hands that have held. Right now, they gently cradle an old photograph, its edges softened with the years. The woman in the picture smiles, her eyes full of a light that time cannot dim. This is Elora, his wife, and the story Elias shares is not one of grand, heroic gestures, but of the small, everyday moments that weave the tapestry of a life lived in selfless love. He speaks of the years when Eleanor's vibrant energy began to fade, when her body grew frail. He recalls the day the doctor's words hung heavy in the air, changing their world forever. But in that moment of fear, something else took root, a resolve, a commitment born from decades of shared laughter and silent understanding. His love for her wasn't going to be a memory, it was going to be her anchor. He tells us about the mornings, waking before the dawn to prepare her favorite tea, just the way she liked it. He describes learning to braid her long silver hair, his calloused fingers fumbling at first, but soon moving with a gentle rhythm. He speaks of reading to her for hours, their shared world shrinking to the confines of their small home, yet expanding infinitely through the pages of books and the landscape of their memories. Was it easy? Elias shakes his head, a soft, wistful smile on his face. No, it wasn't. There were days of exhaustion, moments of frustration, and a deep, aching sadness for the life that was slipping away. But through it all, he says, he was never alone. In every small act of service, in every spoonful of soup he offered, in every quiet moment he sat by her bedside, just holding her hand, he felt a presence. He calls it God's grace. It was a strength that didn't come from him, but flowed through him. It was a peace that settled in his heart even amidst the storm of grief. Our gospel reflection for today beautifully intertwines with Elias's story. It speaks of love as the greatest commandment, not a fleeting, romantic notion, but a powerful, active force. To love is to serve. To love is to sacrifice. To love is to see the face of God in the person right in front of you, especially when they are at their most vulnerable. Elias wasn't just caring for his ailing wife. He was living out his faith in the most tangible way possible. His home became a sanctuary, his daily routine a form of prayer. Each task, no matter how mundane, was elevated, transformed into an offering of love. He found divinity not in a grand cathedral, but in the quiet loyalty of his own heart. Think about it. We often look for God in the spectacular, the miracles, the grand pronouncements, but Elias's story reminds us that God is also in the small, the quiet, the steadfast. He is in the gentle touch, the patient word, the unwavering presence. When we choose to love selflessly, we are not just mimicking a divine attribute, we are participating in it. We become channels of that divine love, allowing it to flow through us and into the world. The narrative of our lives, much like Elias's, is filled with opportunities to reflect this love. It might be in caring for an aging parent, supporting a friend through a difficult time, or showing patience and kindness to a stranger. These are the moments that define our faith, that give it substance and meaning. These are the threads that connect us to one another and to God. As Elias continues to share, his personal memories begin to merge with a larger, more universal truth. He remembers a specific afternoon. The sun was streaming through the window, illuminating dust motes, dancing in the air. Alara had been quiet for days, lost in the fog of her illness. But in that moment, her eyes cleared. She looked at him, really looked at him, and squeezed his hand. She whispered his name, just his name. It was a single word, but it held a lifetime of love, gratitude, and recognition. In that one word, Elias felt the culmination of all his efforts. He saw that his love had been a bridge, reaching her even in the farthest shores of her consciousness. It was a moment of pure grace, a confirmation that his journey of service had not been in vain. It was, he says, like feeling the warmth of the sun after a long winter. It was a promise. This is the power of a love that transcends the physical. Ilara's body was failing, but her spirit and the love they shared was an unbreakable force. It's a love that doesn't end with a final breath. It continues to resonate, to inspire, and to teach. Just as we are watching Elias now, touched by his story, his love for Elia lives on, rippling outwards. Our faith teaches us that love is eternal. It is the very essence of God, and when we live a life rooted in that love, we are building something that will outlast our time on this earth. We are creating a legacy not of material possessions, but of compassion, kindness, and unwavering devotion. Look at the world around us. See the vastness of the sky, the intricate design of a single leaf, the unstoppable power of the ocean tide. Nature itself is a testament to a grand, creative love. It's a love that is both immense and incredibly detailed, from the sweeping, cinematic vistas of mountain ranges to the intimate, quiet world of a flower unfolding its petals. We see reflections of the divine. Elias's story is like that. It's an intimate, personal tale, a close-up of two lives intertwined. But within it, we see the sweeping, universal truth of faith. We see the vastness of a love that can endure any trial, a faith that provides strength in our weakest moments. His small acts of service, when viewed through the lens of faith, become as majestic as any mountain peak. The love he showed Elara is a love that echoes through time. It's a story that will be passed down, a light that will continue to shine. It reminds us that our lives, no matter how small or ordinary they may seem, have the potential for extraordinary meaning. The ultimate reflection of the divine isn't found in abstract theology. It's found in the human heart's capacity to love another person completely and selflessly. So, as we reflect on this day, let's carry Elias's story with us. Let's look for the opportunities in our own lives to practice this kind of love. Where can we be a source of comfort? Where can we offer our strength? How can we make our daily actions a prayer of service? Let us remember that love is a choice we make every day. It is in the patient answer, the helping hand, the shared silence. It is in choosing compassion over judgment and service over self-interest. It is the ultimate expression of our faith, the truest reflection of the divine light within us. Elias puts the photograph down, his gaze lingering on his wife's smiling face. There is no sadness in his eyes now, only a deep, abiding peace. He has lived the gospel. He has walked the path of selfless love, and in doing so, he found a grace that sustains him, a faith that has become as natural as breathing, and a love that, like the sunrise over the valley, promises a new and beautiful beginning, even after the longest night. His story is a gift to us. It's a reminder that the most profound spiritual journeys are often walked in the quiet corridors of our own homes, in the sacred space we create when we love another person with our whole heart. Thank you for joining me on this reflection today. I hope this story has touched your heart as it has mine. May we all strive to live with such grace and to love with such depth. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more daily reflections. May you go forth and be a beacon of divine love in the world. Peace be with you.